Hey there, all you super duper great people. Not much going on in my world. Not much going on. You know, one bad luck after another. I'm hoping I can do more traveling YouTube videos, and no, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll look for different towns. I enjoyed the two towns I did, especially the time when the bags started floating out of nowhere. That was just so neat. Watching a bag just fly taller than two buildings. I was just thank you for the like, whoever you are. Um, okay, if it's who I think it is, I me. Oh, hey, Dave. Yeah, well, see, okay, on the previous show I had, see, the reason I had to delete the chat is because you see, we can't really promote me as when I'm a chat moderator. You can't really do that. Technically, because most of the people that are watching his show, you see, aren't going to give two damns about mine. That's the way it works. Yeah, I know. I just saying. I just saying. Oh yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's just okay. Yeah, I'll do that survey thing. Okay. Yeah. See, that's okay. See, that's how, like, oops. That's how like various shows are. Whether it's on TV or internet. Oh, hey, Mr. Quadrillion, how you doing, pal? Yeah, that's how they do when they have guests. No, 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 no. That's okay. I'll just explain very briefly on how shows work. See, that's how shows work. You know, yeah. Say, did you ever see the Morton Downey Jr. show on the internet before? You ever seen him? How about okay? I'll name one show and shut up about it. Have you ever seen the old Morton Downey Jr. show in the 1980s? You see, back then, that was like before internet. Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, he had those guests on. Yeah. Okay, just like that guy, that private investigator, Jim Perry, that one that was on the Bounty Hunters one. Yeah, well, he was made fun of a lot, but the reason he stayed on Mort's whole show is he got a lot of business, you know, making calls to him as a private investigator. Wait a minute. Time out. Yeah, hey, Octawave. Yeah. Yeah, that Mort, he was something. There's two is stuck together. Yeah, they believe it or not, the first show I showed that showed on Mort, it was just funny as heck. This will blow your mind. And it's an episode someplace. I haven't found it. One time he was interviewing Donald Trump in the 80s, and he was asking Donald Trump, what'd you do? You're interested in running for president? And Donald Trump says, yes, I am, and whatever. And I just thought to myself, him? Him? He proved me wrong and became president. Hey, congratulations to Donald Trump anyway. Whether you like him or not, hey, you know, I'm a non-political channel, but you know, he did it. He did it. He was like outspent 10-1. A lot of the donors pulled their money back and he won. Yeah. Yeah. That's how it worked. Yeah. That's how it works when one runs for president of the United States, you know. You pick the right. Hello there. Yeah. Anyway, okay, 6 votes. Let's see. No, I haven't listened to Little Birdie in the Sea Bag. Okay, let's see. 7 votes. That's 4 male and 3 female. Now I know that one. Now it's easier for me to figure out. I wish they had numbers up in that thing so I say the numbers, but they don't. That's YouTube for you. They always claim they have all this modern technology, and here they can't have numbers here and numbers there. And oh, hello there. Happy birthday, me speaking 75. First time I ever seen you. Whatever way you found out about me, thank you for stopping by. Thank you very much. You know. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. I'm going to go on a different subject. Yeah, I don't mean it interests some of you, but I understand. But just think the Oakland A's are going to lose their baseball team to Anaheim and Las Vegas. That's pretty darn funny. That's pretty funny. Oakland's lost the A's, they lost the Raiders, and they lost the basketball team, I think, the Golden State Warriors. They lost 3 teams. And all 3 of those teams, interestingly, have won major championships. Isn't that weird? No, I've never been to Las Vegas before. No. The farthest I've been west is, I think it's Hinsdale, Montana. Yeah, I never been to Las Vegas, and unless I somehow get some big money, I don't think I'll ever get there. Excuse me. Hey, oh, cool. All right, Minute Maid 100% apple juice. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, Minute Maid 100% juice, but by the way, yeah. Hey, there it is. I got a couple left here. This is you. There you go. I'll drink my Minute Maid. I'm thirsty. Yeah, I got that at Walmart for $2.50 on the clearance. You know, it was regular about $4 or close to it. And I saw those 2 cases left. I grabbed it. Yeah. Yeah, it's delicious. And anyway, it's non-GMO Project verified. Let's see. Oh, how's Bob? I haven't spoke to him lately. Yeah, that's the thing is, yeah, sometimes you can look in the clearance racks and you find some very delicious food. You know, I'd always go to the clearance racks. Of course, it's getting a little harder to find good stuff in the clearance racks these days because all the best stuff is always gone fast now. I mean, before that it was easy, but as time goes by, when you have high prices at the stores, the clearance racks are going to disappear. Where are the clearance racks? It depends on where your location is for Walmart. It depends on what town you're in and where they put the clearance racks. They put the clearance racks different in every Walmart, you know. Well, there's one time in the Walmart in Wadena, believe it or not, there's like a ball for a trailer hitch, this big ball, $1, and it sat there for a week. I should have bought it. It sat there for a week, a very big ball for a trailer to hook on a trailer hitch. They only charged $1. I should have grabbed it. One, is there one there? I think one or two. There wasn't that many. It was weird. Yeah. Yeah, the one in let's see, one in Mankato is like near the vacuum cleaners and stuff like that. And yeah, usually near the vacuum cleaners. And in the Mankato one, the food, they don't have much for food in the clearance racks. And, you know, sometimes you find stuff. And oh, yeah. And sometimes you go to other stores too to find clearance racks. You know, certain grocery stores. But then a lot of the clearance racks at some grocery stores, the expiration date is like near expired. So if you ever get something Walmart's pretty good usually on their expiration dates because they're pretty far away. That's what's weird about Walmart, you know. And plus for Walmart, where I live, I mean, you check out stuff and the clearance rack's a certain price, it's there. But if you go to Menards, a lot of times, it's kind of, hey, Jackie, you haven't been answering my emails. What's going on? Well, you have one of those these phone things or something. You got to do this. Yeah, probably. Because I've been emailing you pretty often. You know. Yeah. Anyway, oh, I am okay. Yeah, 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 it's pretty it's just pretty weird what's going on, you know. Seems to be a lot of angry people out in the streets again this year. It's really a shame. I've been watching some videos on the people getting angry and the cops pushing the batons back and stuff like that. Oh boy. Yeah, I never went through that experience and I wouldn't want to. And I was a crazy young guy in Brooklyn Park. I almost challenged, was it two cops are like 6'4", pretty wide. Here's me flying high as heck. They took my smoke. They took my pot away that time. That was really, really good. I hid it under the seat and they found it. And he says, yeah, that's obviously yours. You know that, right? And don't go lie to me. I said, yeah, it's mine. I couldn't lie about it. Yeah, it's just weird. Yeah. Yeah, is it? Yeah, well, I do with the police myself. I'm lucky I never got roughed up. I've seen cops rough people up before. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I did one kind of a dead mall once in Fergus Falls, Minnesota. it was kind of a dead mall, yeah. That one in Fergus Falls, and let's see, as I recall, well, I'll try Octawave, but well, the malls in Mankato, they're like pretty full. The mall in New Ulm is completely closed, and yeah, yeah, I'll see what I can do, Octawave. I'll look around. See, I don't live in really any big population towns. Well, there's Rochester, but I don't know, the towns that are like 80 to 100,000. I got to be careful where I go because I've heard in Rochester two Salvation Armies have like closed down, and I think they closed down because of too much crime. They closed down because of too much crime. Those two guys that I met in the Salvation Army were talking about it. I didn't interrupt them or anything and say, well, nah, I usually don't do that because people are just so edgy these days. Oh, this is delicious apple juice. That's delicious. I like that non-GMO Project Verified stuff. It just tastes better, but it's more expensive. Yeah, it's more expensive when it's non-GMO Project Verified because they don't have to like put additives in and stuff like that, and because when it's the GMO project, a lot of times that processed food, they add things to it, whatever they want to add. Yeah, sometimes they add real bad stuff. Like now I'll stay away from Coca-Cola because I read stuff on Coke. Yeah, I read stuff on Coca-Cola. So especially when I read about in science class, they put a steak in Coke and it disappears. That tells you something. What I read about Coke? One time I was in Manaug. I talked to these two kids. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I also, first I talked to these kids in Managa when I used to live there, and they were talking about in science class. They put some Coke in steak and it disappeared. But I mean, it's not the only food that, I mean, there's other foods too that aren't really that good for you, some of them can. Yeah, yeah, I got to kind of hide the camera somehow. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Rochester, Dave, it's kind of a big town. I was going to try the small town parades myself because the bigger towns, they have all these advertisements usually like Wells Fargo or McDonald's or stuff like that. I usually like the small town parades because there's like less advertising stuff. Like in Vining, Minnesota, that time when I did that parade, and I had all those cool cars over there. You know, just think a little town of 62 people that had the best parades. I mean, it just blew me away. The one in Parker's Prairie wasn't bad, except that one gray-haired lady kept cutting in front of my camera all the time, and I was trying, kept moving my camera around. She just kept cutting in front, but she was a nice lady. Plus, her son was there, and I didn't want to get into a fight with her son. So, because you did, and then she was nice to her grandkids, so I forgive her. I don't know if she wanted to be in my camera because she thought she was going to be on major media or not. I don't know. I just have no idea, really. Yeah, I just have no idea. Ooh, boy. Yeah, now it's kind of kicking in a little bit. It's kind of kicking in. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's usually the drinks. Usually the drinks. Usually they're ones that do that, but eating certain foods will, well, yeah, do that too. Those of you that like to go to the bathroom anyway. What's this? Oh, it's the midnight special. I'm on the same. Yeah, it probably is the GMO too. It's probably the GMO in the food. I mean, that's the trouble. Is the non-GMO food is just so expensive these days. Prices of non-GMO food has went up so much it isn't funny. It's went up a lot. And in some companies, the ones that used to be non-GMO project verified, like Goody Girl cookies, they're putting the GMO stuff in again because it's actually cheaper. That's the way it is with food companies. Because they were going to make a law one time where all food had to be non-GMO, but I guess the food companies convinced Congress, I don't know, about expenses and what have you, I don't know. And I guess there was people out there that say, hey, the food's cheaper and whatever. I don't know. But in Russia, for example, non-GMO food. I mean, if there's GMO in food in Russia and you bring it in Russia, that's 10 years in prison. I read that somewhere. See, Russia has all this land that can grow food. Yeah. And you know who buys the non-GMO food from Russia? Know who buys it? I'll tell you who buys it. China. China buys it from Russia because China has the United States money. That's why, you know. Houses cost $11. Impossible. That's impossible. Houses are very expensive. Well, yeah, that's a nice dream, but making food and building the plant to process the food and hiring the employees, that's like very expensive to do. You know, yeah, I've worked in like a couple of food companies. They do things different. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you about Barrel of Fun. That was lucky. That was so funny. Yeah, I remember I was trying to clean up this area with the potato chips. And I was just telling the boss, I said, hey, so we need a shovel for this. And he says, oh, just get a cardboard and scrape it in. It was too cheap to buy a shovel. Oh, what companies have I before? Let's see, I've worked at Barrel of Fun, Universal, which turned into RDO. I used to work there. Let's see. Let's see, some through the temp service. I think it was like Sunstar Foods in Minneapolis. Let's see. Um, let's see, what else? Is that it? Uh, yeah, I think that's it. I haven't worked in too many. You run the country? Oh, yeah, yeah. You're gonna need bodyguards night and day to run the country. You're gonna need a lot of bodyguards now. even as a House and Senator, even as a House and Senator, you're gonna need bodyguards. Yeah, even House members need bodyguards now and senators because it's crazy out there. It's crazy. I'd never do it. I wouldn't want to be in Congress these days. No way. You have to live in gated communities, got to watch your back, you know. Yeah, it's I feel wherever the Congress people I agree or disagree with, you know, I mean, I'm not going to do anything to them, you know. The only thing you do is just, I guess, vote them out, and that's it. Okay, I'm done with my Minute Maid. No, I've never lived in a place in the ghetto. I've lived in the bad side of town. Technically, I've lived in the bad side of town. Yeah. No, I couldn't fight. I talk. I don't fight. But see, talkers these days does not work because of the internet. People are meaner. People are much meaner than they used to be. I mean, I see it even when I live. You know, even when you walk around these days, people have worse tempers. Very few people talk to each other in the stores now. Very few. Where I'm from, anyway. I'm not speaking for every place. You know, I'm not speaking for every place. Okay, you run your campaign on that. Okay, houses cost $11. Okay, but yeah, well, I there's some places in the United States they're actually building tiny homes. You know, in certain sections, they're building tiny homes now, where there's like I think 500-600 square feet on land. Yeah, they're actually building tiny homes. You ever seen those tiny homes before? You know, 600, 500 square feet. Yeah, a lot of people are buying those now. And now the price of it. Yeah, yeah. I wish I had a big house. That'd be a dream. Yeah, having a big house. You know, my dream would be having a big house somewhere out in the country, going up on second floor with some wild lady, and then have some fun. Whatever way the couple wants to do, you know, as long as they agree to it, they can close the door, and it's none of anybody's business. I'll put it that way. That's my dream. Yeah, just live in some area like, oh, I don't know. You want it to be your business? Oh, you want it? Oh, you're one of those. You want to be on Pornhub? Okay, you go on Pornhub. That's fine. I won't go on Pornhub. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm talking about two people with the door closed there, Mr. Pison Honest. Two people with the door closed. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You turn off the lights, you know, a couple does what they want, you know? Yeah, yeah, two. That's what I say. Two people, whoever they date, that's up to them, you know? As long as they leave the teenagers and kids alone, you know? Because any adults that date teenagers and kids should rot in prison, in my opinion. So, you know, let's see now. 5 male and 5 female. Oh, I'm getting more people than I usually get. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm getting more people than I usually get. Yeah. No, like I said, you know, when you find someone to date, whoever it is, yeah, whoever you find to date, you just agree on what you want to agree on. Yeah, there you go, Jackie. Just whatever you want to agree on, I close the door, just agree on things, talk about it first. Sometimes the lady or the guy will say, no, I don't do that. Respect that always, because there are certain things some people do, some things some people don't do, you know. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's not easy though. It's not easy because there's some people that get offended really easy too. If you're not careful. Some get offended real easy. Some get offended real easy. I've noticed that too on some people. Some people get offended easy, some don't. That's the way it is. Yeah, that's the way it is. No, I didn't, Jackie, but I think my brother and sisters did, yeah. And my brother Kenny did not. But Kenny died because he choked on a piece of food in a group home. And Kenny, also my brother, he also had Alzheimer's disease. He was like 55 years old. He had about a mind of I think it was about a 3-year-old or something like that. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, Kenny was a character. I even let him drive my 72 Oldsmobile Delta 88 once across the Cub parking lot. Steered the car. He tried to touch the gas. He wouldn't touch the gas. That was fun. Let him drive my car. Yeah, at least you can say you drove once. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I like the car I got now much better than the 72 Olds Delta 88 because now it's much faster. The only thing I don't really like about the Grand Marquis, this is weird. Okay. As you all know, for the seatbelts, right? They have a mandatory thing where they have like a buzzer or something like that where you have to put on your seatbelt, or the bells and stuff like that. It's starting in 2009. It was like required. Yeah, my 2003 Grand Marquis, if you don't wear your seatbelt, it goes has that real loud buzzer sound. It's funny. Sometimes when I forget to wear it, and that was even required in the Park Avenue. You just had the light on, and that was it. You could ignore that thing. Just had a big light, just on all the time, and that was it. Yeah, that Grand Marquis has that loud buzzer. Maybe that's why. I don't know. No, but after the 2003 model year, which 98,000 people bought the car, sales dropped way down after that. That was weird. Then after 2011, they discontinued because of lack of sales, which is kind of too bad. It's too bad, really. Because I thought they had something going. I thought they had something going. Have a car like that. Yeah. I mean, in Park Avenue is out. I mean, the Buicks are outselling the Fords in the car years. Yeah. The Buicks are actually out selling the Fords. Yeah, it was just weird. Yeah. Well, of course, the Buicks, they had all those fancy electronics and stuff like that. So much fanciness. then they sacrifice the. Yeah, I wear my seatbelt, Dave. I always wear my seatbelt. Yeah, I just do. And it's comfortable in the Grand Marquis. The seatbelt is very comfortable. It's like you're not wearing it. It's like you're not wearing it actually at all. Because I think car companies over the years have done better job making the seatbelts more comfortable because the public is saying, come on, vehicle companies, make the seatbelt more comfortable. They have. Yeah, that's what the seatbelt does. It feels like you're not wearing it. See, the old cars in the 60s and 70s, remember those seatbelts grabbed you. Yeah, they grabbed you tight, especially if you're like a heavy set person, you know, those seat belts really pinched you, you know. Yeah, very few people. Now you guys in your sexual talk. There you got Jackie in the room now. Jackie in the room. I'm sure Jackie don't want to hear that kind of stuff in the room. Shh. You know, if you're still here. If you're still here anyway. If you're still here. I know. Well, I'm technically not, but you know, there's chatters out there that some are too. You know, yeah, it's the way it is. You know, yeah, yeah. Well, anyway, no, you know, hopefully, yeah. I'll just like I said, I got to look through parades in May. Thanks for reminding me, Dave. I'll try to remind myself to see if there's any parades around. Like I said, I'm going to try to probably hit the small towns because there's a lot less commercialism in the big towns. I've noticed that. Well, helmet and knee pads. Well, that's for vehicles. Yeah, a crash helmet would help. Yeah, you want to wear a crash helmet. Hey, Canadian Buddha. Huh. Yeah, there you go. I already did. Already ate my gummies. Yeah, sometimes Canadian Buddha, I had to watch Star Wars. I never seen Star Wars before. I had some Star Wars cards someplace. Yeah, there were some money actually. Those non-sport cards you can get Star Wars. You know, they've jacked the prices way up on Star Wars cards. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I already had two of these, and sometime I'll get more of these. I like these better. Those things will really. Yummy, 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 I am loving my tummy. Oh, I remember that song by the fruit gum, bubble fruit gum, or whatever that weird band's name is. Magic cards? Yeah, might be. Never know. Yeah, you never know. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes something might be a good investment in the future. You just never know. Yeah. Let me look at how much station wagons are worth now. Remember years ago? I remember years ago you couldn't give a station wagon away. Look at the milk truck I saw in Barrett Jackson. They got $33,000 for a milk truck, a reconditioned milk truck. And back then you couldn't give a milk truck away. Yeah, I was thinking of owning a milk truck once. It'd be fun to drive. Yeah, the old milk trucks. They're funny looking things. But yeah. Oh, okay. Kappa mixed banks. Oh, what's my favorite candy? Oh, I got lots of favorite candies. Three Musketeers. Just Hershey's candy bar. It's all kinds. Sometimes I eat too much candy. I just hope it does. Yeah, we'll just see what happens. Just got to get some things straightened out here and there. I haven't had much luck going yet. Hopefully next month I can catch a couple other towns. You know, yeah. hopefully, or catch parades or whatever. I'll have to look at the parade scene first, see where they are. Yeah, there's some people that tell me I should do parades twice. I only do it once per town. So many towns out there. Yeah, so many towns. Lots of towns in the United States. Lots of towns. Yeah, lots of towns. Uh-huh. Yeah, lots of towns. Lots of towns. Lots of towns. Hmm. Ooh, I'm really going. I'm really going in orbit now, sort of. Yeah, but those space gods really make me in orbit. um, yeah, that's true. Um, no, I'm not hungry right now. Um, I'm just not very hungry. No, the only thing I've had to eat today, I ate some of my crock pot food, and oh, just the other day, I had some crock pot food I was going to cook, and I went to sleep and I forgot to cook it, so I had to throw it out. Yeah, because that food's been cooked like 7, 8 times. And I got to remind myself not to buy potatoes anymore, because if you go to the stores, the smallest bag of potatoes is like 5 pounds, and that's too much for me. So I'm gonna skip those potatoes, and buy onions and buy other vegetables instead. I can skip potatoes. Potatoes aren't that important in a person's diet anyway. Onions are better for you than potatoes. So is celery, and all that stuff. Yes, as long as it's not in a big bag or anything. I just don't want it like in a bag. Because that's too much. I'm too much food. Yeah, and you got to cook it over and over and over. And after you cook it over and over, you try to. Oh yeah, speaking of olive oil, I got to get some more olive oil too. Got to buy some more olive oil at the store. Yeah, I'm kind of hanging in there, Kool-Aid Ham Man. I'm kind of hanging in there. Yeah, I'm hanging in there. It's not easy. It's not easy. Yeah, yeah. I still. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I just want to do some traveling in the future. It'd be so much fun. Yeah, so much fun. Hmm. So much fun. I just want to have fun. Yeah, yeah. I just think I haven't paid much attention to things except for what's going on outside and stuff. And or would you like to travel? I'd like to travel all over the United States with my car. You know, and if I ever go around the world, I like to go by boat, because I'm not going to fly in the airlines. Forget it. Because I don't like the way the TSA searches people. So I won't go on the airlines. I boycott the airlines. I totally boycott it. Because I don't like getting touched in certain areas, because when I went to Madison, choir room teacher touched me in the wrong area. So I feel very uncomfortable. Yeah, I've thought about the trains. Yeah, I've thought about that. As far as buses are concerned, the Greyhound, I don't know, because Greyhound, sometimes you get sketchy people riding on the bus. You get some sketchy people, some real mean people, mean people ride the bus. Yeah. I remember one time years ago, was it, well, 1983? It was funny as heck. I was getting stoned in the Greyhound bathroom. Then this one guy, he came from Minneapolis. He went to the University of Minnesota Morris. I said, "Hey, man." I said, "Well, go smoke some with me." He said, "Yeah, brother." "Hey, man." He says, "I'm in college, man. He said, I can't afford to pay you, man." I said, "No, brother, don't worry about it. I offered it to you, okay?" "All right." I smoked it with him. See, I think he must have came from the better neighborhoods because, see, where I come from the bad neighborhoods, I could get a poker face going. Or the bus guy was going around checking people. Then this guy ahead of me, he's like this. Bus driver says, "Oh, just relax. I'm just doing roll call." He said, "Oh." If they search him, they have nothing on him because it was on me. Had nothing on him. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. I'll watch that. Yeah, yeah. It's just weird. Yeah, that guy at the Greyhound bus was in 1983. That's when I stopped in Cyrus. Yeah, that's delicious. The cookie blizzard. Yeah, yeah, the cookie blizzard. Yeah, that's for sure. 14 people. Okay, I'll do a count. 64%. Okay, let's see. 50 is 7. I think 9 male and 5 female, if I'm not right. Those of you who know math, could you help me? Those of you who know math, how to do the math. Because I know this dumb YouTube thing, I wish they have numbers. I mean, they spend all this money marketing, bragging how great they are, or they can't put numbers up for this. And a lot of the times I check numbers in Top Chat. Numbers here are wrong. Yeah, that's YouTube for you. You always get things wrong. Always get things wrong. That's yeah. So did I, kind of. Yeah, so did I used to know that kind of math, but I kind of forgot a lot about that. Yeah, I got to pre-algebra. I was getting like a D&D minus, and my teacher, Mr. Godfrey, once said to me, "Randy, if you ever take math again, make sure you take simple math because you'll never pass algebra because you're too stupid." I said, "Okay, Mr. Godfrey." Yes, you see, Mr. Godfrey, he loved to pick fights with students, and sometimes he'd hit students, but he didn't hit me because I just kind of agreed with him and kind of drove him crazy. Yeah, and I read something too in his obituary. He was a sergeant, was in the United States Army in the Korean War, something like that. He was a sergeant in the United States. Was he a sergeant or something? Or um, not a principal named Mr. Hastings. He was a master sergeant in the Marines in the Korean War, and Hastings was 10 times meaner. Yeah, he was a master sergeant. He was principal of the school. And Hastings used to kick kids in the ankles with his boots and put marks on them. I'm lucky he didn't do that to me. That was a maniac. As long as you didn't do anything wrong, he left you alone, though. Yeah, especially Mr. Hastings. Yeah, that ex-Marine. Now that guy is crazy. But he's a lot better than any of those people in Madison, though. He never touched me. I got in trouble once. I thought to myself, you know what? I'm not going to get in trouble anymore. See what happens. Nothing happened anymore. Yeah, nothing happened. I never got in trouble again. It was just weird. Yeah, it was just weird. And while I was in Madison, I was getting in trouble 3-4 times a day, put arms yanked, sat on the lab, kneecap against my soft sack, turned around, had my clothes on, but still hurt. But what can I do? Nothing. They're just lucky I live the right side of the law. Because sometimes I wish I was on a deserted island with some of those people. I'd have some fun. my way, I'd have lots of fun. But they're lucky. They're lucky I live the honest, good life. Because you know what? If I did something wrong and I rotted in the can, I miss you, good people. I miss y'all. So, so that's why I live on the right side of the law, of course. That's what I do. That's what I do. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Well, I got 8 chatters tonight, and I got 14 people. That's just amazing. Yeah, that's just amazing. Just amazing tonight. I don't know how you put up with me, but yeah, just like my father used to say, you know, Randy, I don't know how I put up with you. That's what my father used to tell me. I said, I don't know, Dad, you just have to. He'd get all mad. That's what he was. Yeah, you AI recycle this. This is recyclable. So it goes to the recyclables. Yeah, the straw is no good. Yeah. Yeah, there's some of these um, signatures thing. They're trying to get companies to ban using plastics and stuff like that, and like use glass stuff. But there's two problems with the glass stuff, though. Number one, it's expensive. And number two, with glass stuff, especially glass bottles, in bad neighborhoods, there's ways to use glass bottles in a negative way. You know, that's for the bad neighborhoods anyway. Yeah, that's for the bad ones. Yeah, ban little foam balls. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it depends on what, I guess, what material it's made of. I don't know. Yeah, it, it's it's a complicated situation. I mean, look at styrofoam, for example. The time I worked with styrofoam, yeah. Thank you, Kool Aid Man. Yeah, yeah. That it's just so complicated. Like I said, I worked with styrofoam. Styrofoam, say it takes over 1,000 years before it's biodegradable. For example, styrofoam is much worse than plastic straws. Plastic will biodegrade, but it takes a long time, longer in our lifetime. But yeah, styrofoam is worse. I worked with styrofoam before. That's gross. Yeah, when I see a styrofoam cup, I get nervous. I wouldn't even want it. I'd rather have it in a cardboard box. You know, you wish you'd be president for 100 years. Yeah, yeah, it's true. Kool-Aid him, man. It's just see that stuff that it can't recycle. That's not biodegradable. It's like cheaper for companies. See, I know there's these activists out there. They try to get us to sign signatures and all that stuff. Okay, let's say there's companies that start doing it their way against the people that do the cheap way. Most people are going to buy the cheap way no matter what, because most people think of their money. That's the way most people are. They think of their wallet. That's the way most people are. They think how much or little money will cost them. You know. Yeah, it's too bad. From way back, they didn't. Those vehicles didn't succeed. That Yeah, I hear you, Jackie. Oh, you're still here. Good. All right. Yeah, yeah. That's the way it is. You know, it's just too bad too. In the poor sides of town, they're by out some of these factories too that blow all this disgusting smoke, and sometimes they'll have derailments. Like I one in East Ohio, and they do nothing about it, and those people suffer. Then you got that disgusting water in Flint, Michigan. They still done nothing about it after 10 years. There's disgusting water in like Jackson, Mississippi, and many other places. And I lived in Cyrus, Minnesota. I drank disgusting water before. I feel bad for the good people. They don't get good water. You know, I feel bad. Yeah, I feel bad for the good people that, yeah, 15 votes. 60-40. So let's see. Um, let's see. Well, no, I have to disagree. Yeah, it's true, Fishman. I have to disagree with what he says because many young people and children are getting affected by this water, and babies too. Got to remember, bad water affects children and babies and teenagers way more than adults. You have to think of the children. See, but a lot of these politicians don't care. You know, a lot of the politicians just don't care, and people vote for the same ones over and over again. What the hell can we do? You know, they just vote for you know. So people are people. People do what they want to do. Yeah, like I say, nowadays compared to years ago, I think people are a lot less kind than they used to be. Man, not good manners and all that. But what can I do? Nothing. You can't do a darn thing. Let's see. Poltergeist. Poltergeist. Interesting. Yeah. Uh, we. Uh, yeah, I'm just really flying around. And here's my lines for Tom and Randy. Yeah, see, you do that in your videos, each box, and then you kind of. Yeah, yeah, that'd be nice if I could do that. Yeah, that'd be nice. No, not really. No, I just get up when the alarm goes off. I'm pretty good at that now. Yeah, it's usually for my YouTube videos I do with Randy and Tom. See, I try to memorize lines and stuff like that so I don't make mistakes. And then you edit the videos. It takes a lot of time when you do those little boxes and stuff. You got to do it just right. I make mistakes sometimes. Sometimes I let the mistakes go. I don't care. You know, sometimes I get lazy. I'll let the mistakes go. Oh, well. You know, it's just sometimes when you're as old as I am, you forget and you get lazier. You know, the older you get, the lazier you get. The brain gets lazier. Um, my muscles get lazier. Oh, let's see. Most people can remember lines better than me, you know, because remembering lines is very hard to do. I can't probably remember more than one page on a good day when I was younger, and now I can't. Yeah, well, at this point, Fishman, I'm gonna get more wrinkles in time. My friend here helps me get the wrinkles. And I need to use that every night, actually. Otherwise, I can't sleep. Otherwise, I can't sleep with a dang. I just can't sleep. And I want to go to sleep sometimes. Yeah, for me, I don't care. I'm just glad I'm alive. I'm just glad I'm alive. You know? Mooing can help you breathe during sleep. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Suppose I could try that, but when I was losing my sleep, you know, there's no way I could sleep. It was just weird. Yeah, I was shaking these like candy, you know. I don't do that very often. No, once in a blue moon, you know, maybe once a week or something, or every other week when I can't sleep, I'll take those. Those work really good, surprisingly. That equate stuff, those little tablets. It knocks me out, and I'm a big guy. Yeah, it knocks me out. I mean, it works different for everybody, but yeah, just take what the directions take, and yeah, because I know when I was, oh boy, Ambien. Yeah, I've tried that. It don't work for me. Yeah, I take those if I need it, and I'll be fine. But not very often though. I don't really need it really anymore. Because now I can sleep with the help of that machine. It does help me sleep. It does help. Yeah, that's why I can't go back to the past. I especially can't go before 1990 because I won't be around anymore. Can't go on that deserted island with all the electricity. With it, you guys can go back in time. I'll stay here. I'll stay in the present, 2024. Huh. I'll stay in the present time, 2024. I'll stay in the present time, 2024, 2024, 2024, 2024. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I can only go back that far though because of the invention of the machine like that, you know. But the machines now are just so much better, you know. Yeah, I just can't go back too far in time because I won't be here. Yeah. I I'll be gone. I'll be gone. And of course, if I started as a child, say from way back the way I used to be, they probably do like they did to Eunice Kennedy, give her shock treatments in the mental hospital. It's like they did to a Kennedy. Yeah, that was too bad about that poor girl. Get shock treatments. Yeah, fried her brain, the poor thing. And many others too, besides her. Yeah. Oh, I got 9 people. Gee, yeah, it's going to be a party. That's going to be a party tonight. All right. It's a party. It's a party tonight. Let's have a party tonight. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. That'd be an idea. What's my thoughts on dreams? Sometimes I love those beautiful dreams I have, you know. It's so much fun, but then sometimes I wake up, I feel sad because I'm back in reality. I love those dreams. Dreams of what you want to dream. Dreams of what you want to dream. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Oh, make your dreams come true. Oh, the old Laverne and Shirley song. Do it our way, yes, our way, making our dreams come true for me and you. Yeah, no, that wasn't actually. Yeah, it was. Yeah, they even actually had a hit off that stupid song. That was funny. Yeah. No, I've had one girlfriend at a time. Ever done karaoke? No, I never really tried it before. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd have to sing the slow songs if I do that. I can't sing really fast like some of those people. Like, let's see. Yeah, I like those metal singers. Boy, they can sing fast and scream. No, not really. Rap is too hard for me. Yeah, that's metal, Dave. I can't do metal, and they scream too when they sing, so it's hard on the voice. Yeah, I'd have to sing the soft songs myself. You know, I have to sing the soft stuff. They make a lot of money too. Those people that sing the soft songs, some of them make a lot of money. Yeah, look at Susan Boyle. She made a lot of money, but then when she was guest on like Joel Olstein, her career went down the toilet. After that, her career went down the toilet. Yeah, sometimes singers and stuff they like pick and choose. You know. Oh yeah, there you go. Huh. Yeah, so I say it's yeah. Sometimes they do. Yeah, sometimes those famous singers will associate with the wrong people. Yeah, you be yeah. Really, it's just baffling sometimes. You know. Yeah, just like this famous singer named Arlie Kelly, for example. Actually, I don't listen to him anymore, but when he was singing, he was actually very good. It was just so weird. Yeah, sometimes there's others too besides him. He's not the only one. Yeah, lots of singers have done a lot of. Oh, look at Gary Glitter. Yeah, that one guy. He sang what's that stupid song? Yeah, that was Gary Glitter. Yeah, I always thought he was a hack. Yep. Like in Vietnam when he was doing the bad stuff with the young ladies there, two young, probably children, I'd say. Yeah. Vietnam, they reduced the sentence because he was giving extra money to the Vietnamese government. You know, he was giving extra money to certain things, so they let him out early. Yeah. That was kind of weird. But he had to leave the country, of course. They told him to get out of here. He left. Of course he did. He had to leave Vietnam. They'll throw him back in prison again. And next time they won't be as nice. Hmm. Oh yeah, speaking of Vietnam, I gotta remind myself to watch the Vietnam video. Oh, those ladies, man! Wow, wow, dang, wow! I don't know I don't know how those Vietnamese ladies look so great, or for ladies, people of Vietnam, they keep their looks so great. It seems like, the people you see walk around in Vietnam, it's just so weird. Yeah, it's just so weird. Just so weird. Ouch. Ooh, my ankle hurts tonight. Yeah, my ankle really hurts. Oh, 15 votes. Oh, wow. Let's see now. 60-40. I'd say 9 males and 7 females, if I'm not right. I just shower when I feel like it. You sure come up with strange questions there, Pisononus. Come up with the weirdest questions. Okay. You kind of remind me of Random Candor. Kind of remind me of Random Candor. Now you're different from Random Candor, but oh yeah. What kind of shoes? I'll just cheap tennis shoes and stuff like that. I'll wear boots in the winter when it's cold, and icy and stuff. Yeah, I got a pair of Skechers. I got a couple of shoes ready to wear out, but I usually buy. I have the laces. You can't find as much Velcro as you used to. I know there was a lot of Velcro shoes out there at one time, but now there's like a lot less. I guess they weren't sellers or the Velcro probably didn't last. One of the two. And if the Velcro doesn't last on shoes, it doesn't surprise me because these days they just don't make things as good as they used to. You know, Yep, they don't make things as good as they used to. I'll even show you something. Let's see. There's this pen from Menards. Let's see. Yeah, some markings on it. See how it's kind of discoloring? See that? This guy looks okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I only washed I only washed the dishes on this one once. One time. The only thing I use it for is to put my cups in. That's it. Oh. Oh. So yeah, I agree, Court. Yeah, I agree. Oh yeah, hey, you champions! I bought it for $4.80 on the clearance at Walmart. Yeah, $4.80 for this one, and $1 from this one with some figurines, but the figurines got lost in Wadena when I was moving with my family, and unfortunately left a lot of stuff behind, and my family was in a hurry, and my sleep sickness got to me. So yeah, yeah, some of my family members want me to go to Wadena. I said nope, I'm not going up there. I have no reason to. Yeah, I wish. I wish. Yeah, I just wish. I just wish. I wish I had the championship belt. There's only one time when I was on a winning team. We made the playoffs in Little League Baseball. And that one year I was in Harkoff, and the reason we made it because of an athlete named Willie Jett, who later was a starter for the University of Chicago basketball team. Now he's a principal of, I think he's principal, he's a superintendent of some school in St. Cloud, Minnesota now. Well, he's by far the best teammate I ever had. Yeah, like he played some football once. He did score touchdowns on kickoff returns, but he quit, he said, because he says those big guys, he says they just pile on you and murder you. That's what he said. He said, I want my body beat up. Yeah, thanks, Fishman. Yeah, so Willie Jett said to a kid once, yeah, he's a great athlete, greatest athlete, teammate I ever had in my life. Yeah, and I think a year earlier, yeah, we were playing Little League Baseball. It was a kid a year older. Yeah, Tim Laudner was playing in the Little League Baseball in Brooklyn Park. Yeah, he later played for the Twins. That was just, oh, thank you. Thank you. You're number one. Yeah, you're the ones that are number one, not me. You're number one. You're number one. Let's have fun. You're number one. You are number one. You are number one. Let us have some fun. You are number one. Well, yeah, it'd be nice, but Midnight Special on YouTube is kicking my can. Let's see. I want to viewers. I want to look up Midnight Special, see how they're doing for the heck of it. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oops. Let's see. Yeah, let's see how they're doing live tonight. Now they got 57 watching right now. No, wait, that's night. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Oh, there's a lot of shows beating me. Oh, I don't care. Let them. Let those shows beat me. I don't care. Just look at the Midnight Special. They show all those live shows I'm going up against. That's pretty funny. They're all beat me, but that's okay. We don't care. We don't care. I don't care. You don't care. We don't care. Yeah, like they listen to you, Dave. I'll look it up. Let's see. 57 for Night EDM, 183 for MFM Television. Inspiring Prayer has 45. Wolfie Every Day has 150. Steezy as Fuck has 439. DJ Kumari has 82. Rez Ninth on Music has 163. Official Christian TV has 8. At least I'm beating them. Open Heart Music, 124. Wolfie Vibes has 6. At least I'm beating them. Most people are beating me tonight. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need their Canadian Buddha. Yeah, they can stay in the stables. There you go. They can stay in the stables. I'll just run wild, and if any wolves try to bite me, I'll kick in the mouth so they can't eat anymore. And the bears, I'll just have to outrun the bears. Yeah, those bears, you can't really do much of anything to those bears because they're strong. Those bears are very strong. Say, did you hear about something recently? A lady on safari got killed when she was like in Africa. She was like sightseeing, and this guy was trying to start his vehicle, and he couldn't go fast enough. There's this safari vehicle. It's like a Jeep thing. Yeah, the elephant tipped it sideways, and the lady got killed. Yeah, the elephant tipped it sideways. Wow, imagine that. An elephant? Yeah, elephant got really bad. A big adult elephant tipped the vehicle sideways. Those elephants are strong. Yeah, lions, they'll run away from elephants. Can't blame them. Yeah, well, I'll never forget that. An elephant tipping a vehicle over sideways. Yeah, I saw that video. Just elephant just tipped it over. Oh yeah, sometimes you see videos of animals. There's some of these idiots, they'll leave their window rolled open. They'll like feed zebras some food. One time a zebra bit a lady in the neck. That's pure stupidity. Trying to roll down your window and feed those animals in the national park, and even has signs on there: "Do not feed the animals." Some of these idiots, they feed the animals. The animals either bite them or spear them or whatever. You know, a lot of stupid people out there, I'd say. No, I haven't seen that. Yeah, the guy probably died. You wouldn't live when an elephant steps on you. Yeah, they weigh what was it, 8,000 pounds or something like that? An elephant, 8,000 pounds. They eat all day long. Yeah, they can pull trees out of a tree trunk and eat trees. That's how strong they are. Yeah, that's all they do is eat and drink mostly. Eat, drink, and yeah, they kind of they have a different sleeping thing. Of course, they got to keep their eyes open for lions because lions are always picking on them because they want to get the baby ones all the time. Yeah, it's weird how the wildlife does things. It really is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's true. Yeah, I don't know. See, Bakev. Oh, yeah, you're from overseas. Yeah, welcome, my friend. You're from overseas. You're from what? Wait, where are you from? The United States. Yeah, but the only thing is, fish man, you'll have to have a lot of land to feed that elephant, though, and then you'll have to have a thing in the back where so there's more food because that elephant's an eating machine. Oh, the United States. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just, hey, yeah. Sometimes I mistake people for United States or out of the United States. Yeah, I live in the United States, and my ancestors come from Norway and France. So yeah, yeah. I'll never go to either country. I'd like to see France, but going on a boat would be hard to do. Plus, I'll have to go across the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. So I'm going to have to do. I want to see who's. Okay. All right. Hmm. One, two, three. It says four in the participants and seven here. Weird. What's the last movie you saw in theaters? Yeah, think. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. My ex girlfriend and Wendy and I, we saw this movie called The Titanic with Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio. I thought that movie was terrible, but it was popular. Give it credit. It's totally inaccurate too. They make that guy like he's a coward. He was actually the hero. So much inaccuracies. Yeah, it's fiction. It's fiction. Let's see. The beginning of the movie, they had that character DiCaprio. He was acting like this idiot. He didn't know what's going on. You know, he was a good guy, but then towards the end, he knows every inch of it, the Titanic. Barely like being on the ship. Yeah, that'd be impossible. That was 30 years ago. Yeah, that was the last movie I saw in the theater. Yeah, that I remember anyway. Oh yeah, I could watch movies I like on YouTube anyway for free, you know. And I got more than enough of them to watch. I got more than enough of them. Sometimes I watch the amateurs on YouTube. Yeah, sometimes I watch the amateurs. Amateurs, I'll just dig up names in YouTube, try to find some amateurs, and hard to find people because YouTube buries amateurs and the A-list celebrities. They put them in the front of the line. That's what they do. That's what they do. Yeah. Oh, 19 votes tonight. Cool. Let's see. 63-37. 16. Let's see. I mean, okay, 11 males, 8 females. Or yeah, I think I got to do my math sometimes. It's hard to do math. I wish they'd have numbers on there instead of that percent stuff. Put numbers on there so it'd be easy for us to read. Be funner. Like guessing numbers. Yeah. I just don't understand sometimes. Just don't understand. Yeah. Well, let's see. I don't remember offhand, but yeah, yeah. Sometimes I just do that, just for the fun of it. Because see, YouTube always has certain names up first, because they have priority. Okay, like the Midnight Special. My favorite show of the '70s. They're going to put that way up there. Uh, Croft shows where they showed H.R. Puffin stuff and the Bugaloos. They're going to put that way up there too. They're going to put that way up there because they're put in the front of the line. Or your favorite singers too. They're going to put that in the front of the line. Some that you listen to on your radios or your internet, MV, MP3 players. Yeah, some of those too. Yeah, YouTube does that. They put them in the front of the line. They put us in the back. YouTube likes to do that, but what can I do? And what can I do? They do what they want, YouTube. They do what they want. Oh, yeah, like for foreign countries, yeah, they a lot of times, well, know what I do is when my tag word's Randy the Wild Horse, I don't know if you have if you're on desktop, it's easier to type. But if you type, say you type Randy the Wild, it comes horse. So I made that kind of easy, So having a tag word kind of easy is the key, Yeah, that's the key. Then there's some that don't like to do videos. They'll just put a name on that's like very common. you know, yeah, that's what they do. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. Yeah. Well, yeah. However, I just like I say, I just do this for a hobby. I, I've got more subscribers than I ever dreamed I'd get. Thank you all very much. Like I said, my goal is 100 subscribers. I made that. It took 3 years. You know, it took about, I think, 3 years. Let's see. I started 2012. I think 2015, I think I reached 100 subscribers. It took 3 years. Then once you get that 100 subscribers, then it's kind of a little easier to get extra. I doubt that. No, I don't care. I doubt it. Unless I get a major thing going. If I get a major video going, that's fine. I tried it with the plastic bag going up way up in the air. It doesn't have much interest, but I don't care. I'm not worried about it, but I'm just saying. I thought that was going to get a lot of views, to be honest with you. I got 42 and I don't care. That's fine. I still think it's an amazing video of a plastic bag going from the ground and going so high that it goes you went right on top of, right over 2-story buildings out in Mapleton. I think it was Mapleton, Minnesota. Yeah, out in Mapleton. Yeah. Yeah. That was just weird when the plastic bag flew. Yeah. Oh, you watched it 30 out of 42 times? Oh, thanks, Dave. It's just so weird. I just can't get over it. And I've watched other plastic bag videos in comparison. The only one that was kind of good is they showed this one bag looked like he was walking across the street partially. That was amazing. Wait a minute. So let's see. Wait, 30. Yeah, just that's usually in the big towns, Court. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to look around the internet, but I want to do it in Minneapolis, for example, because for one, Minneapolis is hard for parking, and another thing, there's a lot of people jump you for your car, and they love to have my car. Because my car for a family car can move, it can fly. I got video to prove it. My car can fly. Fly for a 282 cubic inch V8. What they can do with those little engines, it's amazing. St. Patrick's. I'll look around. I'll see what I can do. I'll look for certain towns and stuff like that. Yeah. I do one parade per town. I'll look around. A civil disturbance. But you got to be careful doing people who get angry because you might get attacked or law enforcement might attack you. And that's even worse because law enforcement are in better shape. Yeah, I don't want to do that. No, thanks. You do that. You're braver. You do that. You do that. You do that. No, I don't do stuff like that. Like some of those other YouTube channels, like Unicorn Riot, for example, they're always in the scenes all the time. Yeah, Unicorn Riot, that's one of them. Well, me talking about it while there's disturbance. People usually don't like people talking while there's a disturbance, Dave. No, not that way. People would say to me, shut up, Randy. Yeah, I'll see what I can do about videos. I'm just gonna have to look around, and I got to be careful where I go. You gotta be very careful where I go. And there's a lot of places you go inside, they don't let you film cameras. You know, like the time I was in Eldon's grocery store in Alexandria, Minnesota, I was filming. The lady said, "Hey, turn off your camera right now." Okay. She says, "I want to make sure you turn it off. Turn it around. I want to look at it." I said, "See, lady, 0-0, man." I said, "If you want to, you can call the police, and I'll tell them that too." She says, "Okay, I believe you. Just keep your camera off. It offends customers." After that, I put the food back and left the store. And when I backed up out of the parking lot, a car almost clobbered mine. Yeah. Yeah. Eldon's Grocery in Alexandria, it has crappy parking. Crappy parking. The store is clean. The food is good. They didn't have silverware at the time when they had the deli, and I'm not going to check. But those who want to shop at Eldon's and like it there, that's fine. I don't care. Very clean store, though. It's one of the cleanest stores I ever went in. Well, I like Central Market better, though. One in Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Yeah, that's the cleanest store I've ever been in that I enjoyed. Best deli I ever had. Yeah, best deli. And they only have two stores. I think they have one in Perham and one in Detroit Lakes because they bought the one in Perham from some legislature. Yeah, they made him an offer he can't refuse. Yeah, they made him an offer he can't refuse, as they say. Just like that time when Pete's Country Foods in Alexandria, Cub made an offer to Pete's and Pete sold out to Cub. And then after a while, Cub had a lot less business than Pete's because Pete's, the parking lot was always full. You had to park in the back. Once Cub came open, the parking lot was a lot less because they took out a lot of stuff that Pete's had because Pete's used to sell stuff no other stores would sell. That's what I like. That's what I like about it. You know, I like going to stores where they sell things nobody else sells. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go now. So I'll have a great night now. Oh, Wendy's doing fine. Yeah.